Hello and welcome back. A quick review of the dress and the assembly of this dress. First of all, once you've cut it all to size, just do a straight seam on the top of the back shoulder area, just to attach the two pieces together so that later on they're easily to sew. Now let me tell you that I was tempted to do an invisible seam where you sew the two seams and then flip it over so that all the raw unsalvaged edges come on the inside of the dress. But if you want a neat and beautiful finish, then the way to go about it is to do a stitch, a raw stitch, just a tacking stitch to attach these two pieces together. Now I've done this to the front and also the back and the front. This is the front, this deep cut for the neckline, and this is where the shoulders area will come. Now to line this, I've cut a piece of fabric exactly the same size as that, and then I've ironed on some interfacing, a very lightweight interfacing, just to stabilize it and give it that finishing touch. So later on what's going to happen is that will get attached there, but before that gets attached there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare the belts, prepare the shoulder straps. Now the shoulder straps, let's put these to a side. The shoulder straps, I've cut them in the shape of, that's the shape of the armhole, so a slight bit of the shape of the armhole, and at the back is just straight. So it's a 20-inch length of a strip with a slight bit of a curvature for the attaching to the armhole. Now with this, that I've backed it off because it's a see-through net, and I've backed it off with the same fabric, and then attach them together, you know, just on the right side, just a tacking stitch just to keep them both together. And then on a spare piece of fabric, I've again ironed on the thin interfacing, very lightweight interfacing, and these then I'm going to attach on the outer side of the armhole. I'm going to do a straight seam going all the way across. I'm going to notch into this and then do a seam which is going to take me to that point. At this point I'm going to make a little bit of a marking, and then I'm going to do the seam on that side as well. The area that's left, I'm going to turn that over the right way, and then the shoulder straps will be obviously ready, and then I'll attach the shoulder strap to this, and then the finishing part of this I will attach this that will cover the raw unsalvaged there and all the way around the neck part. So when we come to that, I'll explain. What I'm going to go and do now is quickly mark the notch on the other one as well, so that they're exactly symmetric. And when cutting these, make sure that you do cut them vice versa, so these should be facing each other. So that's one for one side, one for the other side. So make sure that they're symmetric, otherwise you can end up having, if you don't think and start cutting, then you can end up making that mistake. It's very, very easily done. So you need two exactly same identical pieces for both the sides. What we're going to do is up to the point of the notch, I'm going to do a straight seam there and a straight seam going all the way to the edge on the other side, and then flip it over and hopefully give you a little bit of a lowdown on the next stage of sewing this beautiful prom dress.